Hi, I'm William Rice. I'm from the Potter's House in Henderson, Nevada. I just want to give a quick testimony about how God delivered me, how He saved me. I'm from Mississippi, born and raised. My granddad and dad are pastors, a Southern Baptist church. But I was raised in the church, but I wanted to do things on my own, my way. That selfish way. I fell into the lust, the worldly lust. And so, I started smoking weed and doing drugs and in and out of jail and so much trouble. I remember one time I had moved to Biloxi, Mississippi, and I was on Xanax, and then I had went inside this casino and I robbed this casino. And I ran from this, and I ran from it for 7 years. So I moved to Texas to get away from this situation. And in Texas, I tried to live for God, but I wasn't stable. I didn't have that foundation. I wasn't grounded. I wasn't rooted. So, and I still fell back into sin. I fell back in my old ways. And then I got introduced to cocaine, and I tried to sell cocaine to make money, and I was getting in the wrong crowds, joining the wrong gangs, the wrong crowds, doing things that I shouldn't have done, that I wasn't taught to do. And and a friend came to me and wanted me to do music, because I was doing music and here and there, and he wanted me to do music. So he wanted me to move out to Las Vegas and do music out here and buy me a studio and try to forward my career in music. And I moved out here to Las Vegas, Nevada, and oh man, and everything went down. Even never. And since I was here, I got introduced to meth, crystal meth, and it was so easy to go to jail here. I was into the party life, going in and out of jail. I'm talking about since I was here in Las Vegas, I've been locked up 17 times. I counted 17 times in and out. But the last time that I went to jail, I got on my knees, and I knew, because when I was out on the meth, it was so dark. I didn't even have nowhere to live. I was just walking on, streets by myself and doing, just by myself alone. No family, no friends, no real friends, no true friends. And I knew I needed strength. I need help to get out to be delivered from where I was from. And I knew I went back to what I was taught when I was younger, to give it to God. And when I got locked up this last time, I got on my knees and I prayed. I submitted to God fully. I gave my life to Christ. I knew that He was the way, and He started moving in jail. I'm talking about, oh man, I seen His presence, His grace, and the CO, the correction officer that used to go there, he used to play sermons every morning. T.D. Jakes, matter of fact, his name was T.D. Jakes, and he used to play the sermons every morning. It gave me so much encouragement. Oh man, it kept me focused, kept me with my eyes on God, And I got out, and I got out of jail on a gross misdemeanor instead of prison, by the grace of God. And when I got out, I remember I had a moped. I was on my moped, and I seen the Potter's House, passing up the Potter's House, and I looked, and I thought it was T.D. Jakes' church. But then I turned back and I went to the Potter's House, and I met Pastor Jonah and James, and they were so welcome. They welcomed me there so with love, and I was looking at that time. I was praying for a Bible study, and James was doing Bible study at the time. I didn't miss not one Bible study. I went to every Bible study, and then I told James, I'm going to join y'all church, because I love that discipline. I love that they live the way that they speak the truth. They live the way the Bible talks, and I knew I needed that. 3 times I needed it at that church. 3 times a week I needed that discipline. I needed that, so I committed myself, and ever since, man, I've been going to Potter's House and been loving it. I'm talking to God used the Potter's House to change my life, to pull me away, to carve me, and He's still doing work in me, and I love every bit of it. He done changed my life so much miraculously since the Potter's House. I got my own apartment. I never had my own apartment for a whole year before. I done got my own apartment a whole year. Never have I have a whole, and I'm 35 years old, but by the grace of God and the way that the church speak, the way that they're taught to discipline us, but God's been doing a good work. I just wanted to share that with y'all, and I know that now I have my kids now. I want to and be able to see my kids. I'm able to be a man of God that God created me to be, a financial provider of my home. God He's doing so much in me. He restored what was out of control. He restored my mind. He healed me, and I'm highly grateful for all He's done in my life. And I just wanted to share that with y'all.